Jesus came.
Yes.
You know what that means?
God's good.
At the exact right time.
Yeah.
Right.
Our confusion and error and inability isn't changing the time when Jesus is coming back.
No.
The time was set. The time was set. And you see what happens is because it's based on the Holy Spirit will bring forth things in humans as He wills. And so there ain't nothing that can delay the timeline. And what we just talked about explains that, where the Holy Spirit is moving now to restore the headship of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right? Because Christ will build the church.
Yeah.
Christ will build the church. You preach the Spirit.
Yes.
And how will I preach the Spirit? Because I heard how I need to build the church, and so I went and found out what the Spirit was? No. God came and found me in all my confusion, and He animated me with the Spirit. He came and touched my mouth because He said, it's time for the headship of Jesus to be restored in the church. And He came and touched a bunch of other people's mouths. And He came and touched a bunch of other people's hearts and heads and animated. Maybe they don't talk about it as much, but He touched their hearts and their heads with the Spirit of grace. And they see it themselves, and then they hear someone speak it. Right? That's what the Spirit does. The Spirit is building the church. It's happening right now. And I don't get into talking about a lot of like prophecies and visions because there's so much error with that. You know, but before I came here, one of the few times I had like a clear vision. I've had many visions and dreams, but I was sitting like cognizantly awake in my office before we came here. And I had this clear vision of the gates of heaven flopping open. And I saw the Word descending on the earth. And I heard God clearly say that for 2,000 years, man's been trying to build their church. And He said, and I'm about to build my church.
Glory to God.
Right? And He said it's going to draw a clear line between the church that's built by God and the church that's been built by the works of man's hands. And it's with the intent for people to clearly see. Right? Which be which.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm the kind of person that questions God's doctrine.
Right.
That's just how I am. When I think He tells me something, I question His doctrine. How can that be? I say, well, how can it be that the Word's coming out now? Hasn't the Word already been poured out? Hasn't the Spirit already been poured out in all flesh? He said, listen, man, I'm not talking about the day of Pentecost. I'm not saying that the Spirit hadn't been poured out or that the Word hadn't been poured out. I'm just trying to tell you that this Spirit of grace is going to become front and center in the earth, widespread. Right? To restore the headship of Jesus in the church. And you see that all over the world.
Yeah.
You see a massive awakening to the Spirit of grace. All over the world you see it happening. Listen, that ain't come by man saying we need to build the church. That's come by the Father, Son, and Spirit saying it's time.
Right.